Hello, Bixby Beavers. I missed you last week. Sorry I didn't have a video for you. Well, this week I do have a video. And in the video, there's a couple things that I want to cover with you. First of all, I want to tell you just how grateful I am for you. I'm grateful for the messages that you gave me, the birthday wishes. That was really sweet. Some of you even made me a card, and that was wonderful. Thank you. But that's not really what I want to thank you. Well, yes, I want to say thank you for that. But what I really wanted to thank you for was about the way that I see you treating one another and treating the campus and during your recess time and during lunchtime. I see a lot of friends inviting one another to work or to play. I see friends sharing space with one another, taking care of each other. And the way that I know that is because of the amount of brag tags that we're getting in the office. We're getting a lot of brag tags, which is awesome. That just means that you are doing those three things. You're taking care of one another, you're taking care of the adults on campus, and you're also taking care of our beautiful campus, right? So that's mostly true. There are some areas that we have to talk about, and I'm going to have my friends tell you about those. But from what I see a lot of really positive things happening on this campus, not just outside, but also in your classrooms. I see a lot of risk-taking in your classrooms, people wanting to share things in ways that they're not so sure about, but they're willing to take a risk. And then some friends who want to work, who want to show how independent they are in their work. And so they take risks by working independently, and they want to challenge themselves, and they struggle through things. They just work real hard at feeling like, this problem is not going to beat me, or I really want to figure out that word that I need to use. So all of those ways are beautiful ways that you are phenomenal Bixby Beavers, and I want to tell you that my heart is so big with how much pride I feel for you. So thank you. I'm going to let my friends share some more with you. Got it? Good. Hey, Bobby. How are you? Good. Right on, my friend. Have you had yourself a good week? Mm-hmm. Tell me about your week. Well, I was on vacation. You were on vacation? Where did you go? I went to visit the Hoover Dam. Oh, the Hoover Dam. That's interesting. What can you tell me about it? Well, since I am a beaver, I do love dams. What is it that you like about them? Well, they hold a lot of water, and it's really good for our systems to have dams so that when we need to release water into the earth, we don't flood places. Oh, I get it. And so you also like to build dams? Got it. Hey, so we didn't see you last week, so I'm glad you had a nice trip. And is there anything that you've noticed since you've come back? Yes, I'm noticing some things on the playground that I'm not quite liking. Wait, like what? Well, I'm noticing a lot of water bottles on the playground, and I'm also noticing a lot of food and snacks and sweatshirts on the ground, and that is making our place look ugly. Oh, I know that you don't really like an ugly playground, right? I get it. You know what? I don't like an ugly playground either. Neither does Mr. George, right? No way, Jose. He does really hard work, and so he does not like an ugly playground. Yeah, he really does work hard. Mr. George does a lot for us. I really appreciate him. And I really appreciate you taking care of our campus and looking after our campus, and also thinking of Mr. George. And I know that a lot of our friends out there, a lot of our Bixby Beavers, love Mr. George. They just think he's the coolest guy. And you know what? They're kind of right. I know. We really love Mr. George. Thank you, Mr. George. That's right. Mr. George is bomb diggity. Thank you, Beaver. Thank you.
Hey there, Brunos and Brunettes. It's Bragtag Bruno. I missed you last week. You know, I was preparing for a wrestling match. One of the things that I noticed that I've noticed when I got back was that you have been earning a lot of brag tags, and Fridays is fun for me to call you all to come and grab yourself some treats and those goodies that you get out of that box. Congratulations! Keep earning those. Remember the three things you need to do to earn yourself some brag tags are take care of one another, take care of the adults, take care of the campus. Those are the big three for me. You know, well, besides eating my vegetables and doing the hard workout that I do every day with the 3 push-ups, the 2 sit-ups, and the 5 jumping jacks. It's a lot of work, but you know, you can't have big muscles like me unless you do those things. You know. So anyway, keep up the good work. Now listen, when you are in the bathroom, you got to make sure you do the things that you got to take care of, right? You got to go, flush, wash, leave. Those are the 4 things. Go, flush, wash, leave. It's not a place for you to play around. It's not a place for you to stand on or go under the dividers. None of that. Bathrooms are generally yucky. I know Mr. George does a good job of keeping those things clean, but they're not meant to be played in. They're meant for your body and to get out. That's all you got to do. The other thing I want to talk to you about is the cafeteria. Make sure that you keep doing a good job of walking through that line, waiting in line, waiting your turn, nose and toes forward, and making sure that Mr. Vieira is ready to call you. You know that he wants you to be first in line, but you can't be first in line to the cafeteria if you're not following the directions. You don't have your bodies quiet, your mouth quiet, and respectful attitudes. So, speaking of respectful attitudes, remember, the people who work in the cafeteria line, they work hard. They work hard to make sure that you are fed and you are healthy, and so they get here early to prepare all that food for you so that you can be healthy. So make sure that you treat them with respect, right? Some things you could say are yes, yes, or no. Yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir. Thank you. Thank you goes a long way, too, right? You got to say thank you quite a bit to the people there. People keeping the tables clean, keeping the floors clean, making sure that you have enough food for yourself so that you're not hungry in the middle of the day and you can't focus on your learning. So make sure that you say thank you. One last thing. When in the mornings, you know, when you get here and you get here kind of early, if you're a first or second grader, you know where you got to go. You don't go to the first or second grade playground. You go to the big playground in the mornings where you have your the people supervising you there, taking care of you. So make sure you stay away from the playground for first and second graders, and you go over to the 3, 4, 5 playground so that the people can watch you and make sure that you're safe. Got it? Good. Hey, listen to me. Mostly, I'm proud of you. You work hard. You work hard in your classrooms. You play hard outside. You take care of one another. You take care of the adults, and you take care of the campus. That's what you mostly do. But every once in a while, you need some reminders. And so I need to make sure I give you those reminders. Got it? Good. Now do it.